All right, hello, welcome back. Look at this, peach. Here's the peach pie made. The apricots look pretty creepy because they are just like suspended mystically in the air. So I'm gonna rack out of this. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. I might have to let it resettle. I might not be bottling today. I would hope to bottle today, but that might not be the case. Let's see. Today's the 28th of May. This thing has been going since January. Wow. 5 months. Smells good. The apricots were in here for a month, a little bit over that. So let's do this. First things first, I'm gonna sneak a little taster because I want to know what this thing is like right now. After all the things that I have done to this mead, I don't know how to describe the scent to you, like at all. Whoa, woo, those apricots. They worked. They did work. It's interesting. The graham crackers are kind of there, but they're not as forward as they were before. Very curious. Let's rack this and then we'll take a gravity reading and just make sure things haven't moved anymore. I might let this sit a little bit more before I bottle it. There's definitely some lees. I might cold crash it and then bottle it. I really just didn't know what I wanted to do today. If I was going to stabilize it, then yeah, I would need to let it sit for a little bit. I don't have any clarifying agents like sparkloid or anything like that. Look how pretty this is though. Oof, there are particles, okay. Because this thing is so old at this point, I kind of want to just mess with it as little as possible. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a gravity reading and then I'm gonna put the lid back on this and I'm gonna throw it in the refrigerator. I'm hoping that cold crashing will help with the clarity, help kind of settle things out a little bit, because there are apricot particles floating around. God, at this point I have like way under a gallon of mead. Holy moly. If I were to make this again though, as soon as that yeast runs dry, wherever you want it to be, which I'd probably want this to be like 12%. Because even though I do taste fruit again, it's like, it's so hidden by some other things. I would definitely go lighter on the spices. I used a little too much, I think. I think I only left them in for like a week and it's a little potent for the peach. All right, it's about 1.030. So it went up. The gravity raised actually by like 10 points. Wild. I'm gonna taste this again. And then I'm very, very carefully going to pour the rest of this in here. I'm telling you, one thing though, I'm definitely tired of having a bunch of lees at the bottom of my bottles. You know, like I really want clear bottles. I want the mead to be clear. And now that I've been brewing for as long as I have, I feel like I need to like kind of hone in on these little technical things, you know? So anyway. What is it that it smells like? It's just spices and fruit is what I smell. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? I tried to make like a spiced banana. It was the second mead that I ever made. And it ended up very like ethanol-ish. I also didn't use nutrient or anything like that, which I'm pretty sure I did for this. Anyway. I really hope the peach comes out more in the future. Because right now, it's kind of lost. The apricot definitely did help pull through some more of the fruit notes. Right now it's a little weird. Things are a little weird. It like tasted better before when the graham crackers had just come out. Now that the apricots have just been sitting here, I mean, I don't even really pick up the vanilla. And that's been in there for a sufficient length of time. This is gonna need some time. Okay, well, I'm gonna go throw this in the fridge. Transition time. Transition. Transition dance. Welcome back, everyone. Today is the long-awaited peach pie spicy thingy bottling. For this mead, because I know it's gonna take a while to become itself, I decided to just use a Camden tablet. So I know, you know, a lot of you are not too fond of that way of stabilization, but that's just what I decided to do because I know it's gonna sit here for a while bottled. This still has quite a lot of pressure in it. It's crazy. It smells like alcohol. It looks like maybe there's a little bit of like oil or something floating at the top. I don't know, could just be, actually it's probably apricot oil particle up at the top. And at the bottom there's some fuzziness. I did cold crash this to get things to drop out of suspension because it was way more particly. And I think I left it in the fridge for like 3 days or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and rack this into this. Everything has been sanitized, of course. I'm gonna do this in my lap, and then from the pomegranate peach bottling video, I did have some questions about, oh my God. Oh, that fly is huge. Oh, demon. I had questions about what I use to cork these, so I will actually show you how I cork in this video. Darn it, it's so hard to, so much more liquid, but like to keep clarity, you know, like for clarity's sake, I have to leave this fuzzy crud behind. I'm trying to be better about making clear mead. One of the things we need to make sure of here, of course, is to make sure that I'm laughing because it's like, we need to make sure it didn't re-ferment. All right, it's floating about 1.0268, 1.030. Well, it's almost at 1.030. I hope it's okay. I mean, it's at like 1.028. I didn't see any signs of activity. It definitely has a lot of like CO2 in it still. All right, what does this thing taste like now? I don't know, I just tried it like a couple weeks ago, so I'm sure it's the same. Actually tastes better than it did 2 weeks ago. The vanilla is like out there too, which is great. I have hope, I have high hopes. All right, let's bottle, especially before any of these, or this frickin' Percy, what's up? You can come down? Oh my God, there's like a couple flies down here. Come here, why don't you come up on the couch? You wanna sit? No, he's gonna look for doof poop. Okay. I already cleaned it all, so you're out of luck, buddy. No cat poop for you. All right, put that in there. I do have a bottling wand. This is the part I hate the most. There we go. Oh, got it. All right, got my bottling wand. I know, you hate alcohol. Stop it. He hates alcohol. Which is hilarious because you always come down here and hang out with me while I'm making it. Ah! Oh my God, no, no, no. Shit, how did that happen? Why? Why? Do these things happen to me all the time? I put this thing on so good and it just like popped right the frick off like nothing. Well, I now have a pretty full glass of mead here. Well, it's very clear, it's very beautiful. I guess I'll just give you a rundown right now. Oh no, it's getting really pleasant. The spices are calming down. The fruit is coming forward. The vanilla is very nice, adds a good softness to it. It's very complex. I think the flies are gonna get drunk. They're over here like rummaging in the splatter. Okay. Corking. Corking. This is probably the clearest mead I've ever gotten. Oh, you know what? There might be a little bit of apricot particulate. Nothing's perfect here. on Faewood Mead. One of the things that I was like, what the heck, is that there are all these different sizes of corks, right? So I was like, well, what cork fits with what bottle? And they said all corks fit with all bottles. So depending on the size, depends on how tight it is, I guess. 8 times 1 3/4 corks. That's what I got. So you do all the way up. There's a little thing here, so you pop your cork in there. I'm gonna have to stand for this, I think. I usually put it between my legs, which I might do because this will probably fall to its doom. But basically you position it. I will kind of push the cork down into it a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna move it down here because you really wanna like wedge the wine bottle between your legs, and then you have to push down. And it takes a little bit of muscle. There you go. I think the more you do it, the easier it goes actually, because that was less of a struggle than I've previously had. And it does like kind of indent the top of the cork a little bit, but that just comes out. Like that doesn't, there are flies on everything. Dang it, I was gonna do possibly more filming today, but I might not. There's a fly problem in the basement. I don't remember it being this bad last year. If you touch my bottles, I will scream. What do I do? Help me. What do you guys do when you have fly problems? I feel like I didn't get very much meat out of this, but that's okay. Woo! Got them all bottled. Yeah, buddy. They are very pretty. They're beautiful looking, actually. I like it the more I drink it. I didn't know if this would work. It's still not very pie-like to me. It's almost turned into like a, I don't even know what. It's really not very pie-like, I'm not gonna lie. I think because the alcohol is just too high. And probably my spice balance was off. You know, this is something where you take the idea, you do it, and then you tweak it. And you keep doing it until it turns into what you want, right? We can't always have what we want the first time around. So something that I might try doing again in the future, I don't know, maybe. I would like to work with peaches again. Probably not let them just do whatever they want, the yeast I mean, and get to 18%. I would like a nice 12% like peach mead. I really don't know how to describe this. It is complex though. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it right now. I want to let it sit and then I'll pop one of these open in like 3 or 4 months. I might wait 4 months for this. See how it's doing, especially since it's very limited in number. I don't want to, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna want to let this one age out a little bit. I think it'll be really good in like a year. But it's pretty good right now. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna just keep doing stuff. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really need to mop. Is that fly like trashed? Oh my God, the flies. The flies are drinking the meat on the floor. I wanna like stomp on them right now. Maybe I should. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Frick.